welcome to day 17. So today we are going through your Enneagram type. I have shared this before in the last Daily Grind series that we did. So if you already went through this with me, amazing, but don't count your chickens just yet because I've added a little bit to this. I've made it really, really simple for you. But if you ever have done an Enneagram test online or like a quiz online, you can totally go do that. I think there's one on like truity.com. Totally free, very easy. So just like all the other assessments, go with your gut on this. But what I'm going to do is just make this super easy on you and read 1 through 9. So there's 9 different Enneagram types. I'm going to read 1 through 9, and we're going to figure out which one you are today. But if you have done this quiz in the past, let me know in the live chat which one you are. If you already know, amazing. We might be able to change some things today, though, because I saw a really close friend of mine the other day share her Enneagram. And she was like, this is my Enneagram. And I'm watching her and I'm like, that's not your Enneagram. I think that's what you want to be or what someone once told you were. And I know I've traveled with this person. Like, I'm like, that is not her. So she was saying, I think she was saying she was an 8. And she was like, someone once told me that I'm very like direct and assertive. And based off that, I think that she owned that. And I just want to talk about that for a second. We're going to get into this later. But if you were ever labeled as something as a child, that can follow you through the rest of your life. And I have so much empathy for anybody that was ever labeled as something by a teacher or parent or a person of authority as a child that was less than amazing, because that sticks with you through your whole flippin' life. And it's crazy how if you were told that you're an honest kid, how that sticks with you. But if you were told that you're a liar as a kid, that can stick with you. So we're here to break that. Like I said, we are taking you apart, taking out the crap that doesn't serve you and putting you back together and working with you based off of that. So I think that she was once told that she was very like assertive, aggressive, like all of these traits of an 8. She's a 4. Like, you know, the test we did yesterday of water, like the one that cries deeply and is she's a 4, 100%. So I'm watching this and I was like, who said that to her? And I think I actually messaged her. I was like, girl, you're a 4. And I hope that it stuck with her. I'm not trying to be a know-it-all. Well, I'm just going to say I am a fire element, but I think that we kind of pigeonhole ourselves sometimes in terms of just what parents, friends, teachers, any people of authority growing up has told us that we aren't. Sometimes even a spouse or like an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend could have said something and labeled you as that, and you now own that. How about we shed that crap and you decide who you really are? Cool? Cool. So I'm here to tell you that you are in a judgment-free zone and you get to decide who you are. So let's go through these 9. Cool? You just saw sassy Angie. All right. So number 1, if you are the Enneagram 1, you are the perfectionist. You're conscientious, critical, and controlled. Keeping it simple. And just go with your gut on this. If you hear one that you're like, and just note it down. So number 1, perfectionist, which means that you're conscientious, critical, and controlled. That's hard to say all together. If you're an Enneagram 2, you're the giver, caring, generous, and friendly. If you're an Enneagram 3, you are the achiever, ambitious, focused, adaptable. 4, the individualist, creative, deep, and emotional. 5, the thinker, cerebral, private, and curious. 6, the guardian, cautious, loyal, and alert. 7, the optimist, enthusiastic, spontaneous, and social. Mindy, my friend Mindy, is definitely a 7. 8, the challenger, assertive, decisive, and direct. 9, the mediator, patient, easygoing, peacemaker. So what'll be really interesting is as we're going through these and we kind of dive into each individual one and we put together your recipe card of who you actually are, the recipe of you, you're going to start to see some links between, chances are that if you were air as an element, you probably have a touch of 9 in you, maybe 2. Like you could be a 2 or a 9. Like they're going to start to mesh together and you're going to see that. If you are fire, you might very well be a 3 or an 8. Cool? If you are earth, you would be either a 5 or a 6. So these can link. You could also be like completely opposing traits, which we're going to gather. We're going to be gatherers of information over the next day, tomorrow, and create your recipe card. So I'm excited. I will see you guys then. Drop in the chat which Enneagram you are. So real quick, 1 through 9. You're either the perfectionist as a 1, 2, the giver, 3, the achiever, 4, the individualist, 5, the thinker, 6, the guardian, 7, the optimist, 8, the challenger, or 9, the mediator. Which one do you feel that you are? And if you're still unsure, definitely go take a quiz online. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, dudes.